every day in the most dangerous mess up worlds ever created. Some of these fictional places are so chaos you probably wouldn't last a week. That's what we're diving into today, and trust me, you'll want to stick around before we jump in. Hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss reaction LJ that pull you straight into the world.
All her final food, she was low key conniving. Then she out here taking
fictional places to live. Today, I got a list of fictional places I would
How
not want to
many
live. And the
lists you
list
got
goes
posted?
from meh, you know,
Now-
I'd be alright with living there,
meh
but it's
is
not
like,
the best place to live, to
we can
absolute
live there,
garbage,
and
I would
bad
never want to
is
live here. I don't even think I would survive. Now, starting
about
off, we
living
got
here.
Bikini Bottom. Now, this is the best one
Yeah.
out of the entire list. It's really not that bad. The only issue I have
Hey, for one, stop lying to us. We can understand you're smirking and you're lying to us.
with it is that shit just explodes randomly. It could be right at the beginning of the episode, just out of nowhere. Some shit just randomly blows up. Like, I'm not trying to worry that one day my house will just be in a million different pieces. And also, I constantly have to wear a helmet too.
Are we going to
It
survive?
doesn't help that the citizens of Bikini Bottom,
no,
like the
we ain't
fish
gonna
that are
survive.
the side characters, for whatever reason, the fish
There's
in
so many
SpongeBob
fishes
are the
that
biggest
are
haters. Like,
actually
more
side
of a hater
characters.
than me. Like, how do you get to that
And it's
level?
so
I don't
much that
understand it. Like,
you
these
can't even think
stupid ass
about.
fish treated Sandy like she was subhuman.
Hey,
like, I'll just be casually
Sandy-
shopping at the grocery
Sandy
store
did
and
actually
people dead
come from
ass
the
treat me
sea?
like I'm subhuman. Like, I
No,
don't know
not
what's
the
good with
sea,
these
she
damn
came
fish,
from
but
the
a lot of them are just
upper
annoying. And they
land
have one episode
that a
we do
lot
a
of
comedy
fishes
show
never
at the
experienced.
Krusty Krab. And
If
they were
some
telling
fish
him
are
that
going up
he
there,
sucked,
they
he was a terrible
immediately just
comedian.
die,
Until he
so
started making fun of
that's
squirrels.
why.
Like, what does this town have against squirrels? I just don't understand. And after SpongeBob's comedy show,
Isn't
it just had a
squirrel-
lasting
no,
effect.
no, 'cause
So many of
sometimes
these
squirrels
fish were just
aren't
making
dumb.
fun of Sandy. We're
They just
doing
making
nothing. I don't
it
know what's
seem like
good with these
squirrels are
fish
dumb.
being dick riders, bro. This shit's insane. Imagine just minding your own business, and then this humanoid-ass fish just roasts you out of nowhere. But yeah, besides...
Hey, imagine you mind your own business, y'all, and you walking, and all of a sudden you see a fish is roasting you just for nothing.
I listed, yeah, it doesn't really seem too bad. Now we got Dimsdale and Fairly Odd Parents. Imagine living in the same town as a kid that can just grant any wish at any time.
Hey,
some shit's bound to go down. That's why I feel like it's a little worse than Bikini Bottom.
Now living
if I
in
was just a regular ass citizen,
I don't know.
no wishes,
I gotta see you more.
If I was neighbors with Tim, it's even worse because Timmy's dad is always gonna be on my ass.
At the end, I'll tell y'all like which one
that shit's just never ending. He's always mad at Dinkelberg or something. Now, I don't know what was up with Timmy, but some of his wishes, they weren't even just dangerous. They were just dumb. Like, why would you even wish for that? One episode, he wished for...
When Timmy been wishing it, he wishing, and then he be wanting wishing his wish back. Like, how I go from, hey, let me get this girl I want, and want her to fall in love with me, but then it backfired on me, and then now I say, hey, no, take the wish back, please take it back.
And everything to look the same. And everyone just turned into gray blobs, and the entire world was gray. Like, who the hell would want to live in that? Definitely not me, bro. Like, you know that saying, great power comes with great responsibility, whatever the hell that is.
Once y'all
really
pick the
gotta
wishes, y'all
understand
can
that. Because
take
even
it back,
Cosmo
but like,
and Wanda
then
themselves
y'all be,
know, like, this is a
don't
terrible
really
idea.
want
But I don't know
take
why
the
they
wish
still
back,
go through with it.
but y'all gotta
like, they're
think.
supposed to be his fairy
Make sure
godparents after all.
y'all
Like, they should be helping
think
him out
about
here.
the
Like, they should
wishes
tell him,
before
like, look,
making
this is
it,
a stupid ass
so
idea.
y'all
Why
don't
would you
wanna
turn
have to
everybody
change
and
it.
everything the same? And then one time, this dude
Yeah.
switched places with his babysitter's dog. I
Switching
don't
brain
know
with
why he
dog
thought this
is
was a
the
good
dumbest
idea.
wish
And
ever.
apparently the next
Like, you
day,
got the
her
mindset
dog
of
was gonna
dog,
get
act like
quote-unquote
dog,
fixed.
and
Okay, that's gotta be in
that's
at least the top
stupid.
3 worst wishes he ever made. Then we get the Pokemon world. Now again, at first this one seems kind of cool because you get to catch your own Pokemon. You're gonna have your own squadron of like absolute units, like a level 100 Charizard. But if you look at bigger picture. It just seems scary as hell. Like living in a world with all these magical creatures that can just wipe you out in an instant. Obviously, I would have to have a full team. I could not play the game how I did when I was like 7 years old. I had a level 100 samurai, and that was it. Like, I deadass only used my starter Pokemon. Like, that's not gonna slide, bro. That would not be enough to protect me. And plus, training up your Pokemon is just boring as hell. Like, imagine you gotta sit through that all day. I'm not doing that. And not only that, even just like fighting a legendary Pokemon or something would be scary as hell. Imagine getting hit by a Zekrom Thunderbolt. Yeah, bro, you're not surviving that shit, bro. Pokemon Center will not do. And sometimes legendaries like Pikachu look like just spawn in on you out of nowhere. And if all I got is like a level 1 Bidoof, I'm cooked. There's no way Bidoof would be putting in any work in that scenario. And also, no matter where I walk, if I'm just trying to like explore and see what's really out there, I'm gonna walk into the woods or something and run into like 50 NPC trainers that just want to battle. Like, it doesn't even matter like how many times I'll try to avoid them or go around them. They'll always see me. Like, it's like seeing one of those people that are just an unavoidable cutscene. You just can't get rid of them. Next, we got Luigi's Mansion. I've been replaying Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and that game is too goated.
What type of
that's what inspired this video. I was like, what if I lived in Luigi's Mansion? Like, I don't care what EGAD says.
Why?
I'm not going in there and becoming the reincarnation of the Ghostbusters. But I mean, if my brother was trapped in a painting, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to sack up and do it. I feel like I don't got a choice at this point. But in the case of the game, like, you know, this sounds very fun, right? But in the case of this video, yeah, fuck all that. And I'm somebody who was faced with any paranormal activity, I would definitely be shitting my pants. That has got to be one of my worst fears, bro. Anything paranormal, not really for me. And it's always dark in there, so you don't really know what is lurking in that dark. And in the second game in Dark Moon, bro, you're going in like some random ass old abandoned clock tower. Like, yeah, that shit just creeps me out, bro. It's like I was scared by those phase Ouija board videos as a kid. This shit is not it. Similarly, the next one we got Crystal Cove in Scooby-Doo. Now, in the Scooby-Doo universe, Crystal Cove is the scariest town ever, and that's where all the shit goes down. So the mystery gang is always pulling up to Crystal Cove, and there's just always a bunch of weird and mysterious shit going on there, and they want to get to the bottom of it, because nobody else is. But even just being in the vicinity of this town would just creep me the hell out. But hey, if you're like the mystery gang and you like that kind of stuff, bro, be my guest. But I'm staying as far away from that town as possible. That's all you do. But at the end of most episodes, it ends up just being somebody in the costume, and then they give some lame-ass backstory as to why they did it.
And yeah, I hate when they pull the mask off these people. Like, the fact we be so stupid to why they doing all this.
We don't gotta hear the excuses. But the mystery gang, they're not even getting paid to do it. They just do it for the love of the game, bro. Which is kind of crazy in my opinion. Like, if I was doing something like that, I would definitely want some compensation.
If I was missing
on now, working at the park would be an absolute
living in Red Show. I don't care how bad Regular Show is, I'm definitely living it. I'm telling y'all, I'm definitely living in Regular Show.
Trying to go to Cheese, get a grilled cheese. And then it ends with them pretending to be astronauts and almost blowing up the entire universe.
Y'all gotta watch
point, that's gotta be the average regular show episode. Like, the weirdest plot of a regular show episode I've ever heard was a horse from another planet had to take a U.S. history test and pass, or else the entire world was gonna get destroyed. Like, at this point, if I was Benson, I don't even think I'd be mad at Mordecai and Rigby for not doing their job. Because what the hell you gotta be mad at Rigby and Mordecai. Like, it's anything but doing work. And even the smallest things can go wrong. Like a game of punchies, a prank war, got like SpongeBob, and at one point the park became a science experiment.
Other time when he around with Rippy, he ended up acting stupid.
Cartoons, regular show like, is definitely
Rippy and Patrick like, the same way. Morgan and SpongeBob the same way.
And that's why I love it, bro, because it's just so random. Something absolutely insane is going down in every single episode.
It's going down
and don't
every
get me
day,
wrong, bro.
And you don't know what happened.
You're just risking
but
your
something
life.
random all
even one
go
night.
down.
Because tomorrow there could be a dome over the park, and now you're stuck there for 30 days. Gotham City. It doesn't matter how much time Batman is there to save the day. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't even think I have to explain why living near the Joker is a terrible idea. Like, what brings people into Gotham City? I just don't
hell no.
Why do people even choose to live there?
Gotham,
there's just crime happening all the time. Then you got the Penguin, the Riddler,
y'all got the Penguin,
Scarecrow.
Like,
it's just
Joker, Scarecrow. Y'all got Pain.
Y'all got stupid. That is a shitty name for a villain, bro.
The Riddler.
That is not menacing at all. all.
And
I'm
the
sure
crazy thing
Batman
about
would be there
Riddler,
to
I
stop
don't want to
them,
hear
but
no bad
would
joke
Batman
from the
pay?
Riddler.
I'm sure it's happened before. Like, I'd rather not
Yeah,
be surrounded by a lot
if
of
the
crime
dark and
and
the night
fighting and shit
fail
like
to
that.
try
But
to
that's like
save me?
living right
How
on
would
O
it
Block
be?
and wondering why it was
That
a bad
means you
idea. But
can
yeah, you
live
get the
up
point.
like
Anyways,
you
we
an
got the
old block
Squid
with
Games
King Thorn,
universe next.
and you
Now, I know I
try
just made a
to
whole video on
survive,
Squid Game, but one of the
survive or
main
something.
themes throughout this video is the
Squid
fact
Game.
that I discussed that I am not.
Now, down in the comment, I need y'all to actually drop this in the comment. How will y'all survive in Squid Game? Like, I need the strategy of how y'all going to survive in Squid Game.
Doing this shit. I don't care how much money's on the line here. I'm not putting my life at risk just to
I'm
play
not
some
doing
stupid ass games.
I'm not
and
doing
hypothetically,
it. Now,
if I was in Squid Game, right after
I
the
could
first
actually
vote, I would
pass
be
red
gone,
light,
'cause
green
I'm
light,
not doing
right?
that. And I would
I can
happily play
definitely
the
pass
game where
the,
they recruit
jump
you for a free
one,
10 bands
but-
and then just leave. Like, I don't care how much money is in that pot.
As long as I don't get the umbrella, I'm good.
In order to win the
But
game,
if I
I have to
got,
slime
I
people
can pass
out
like
and
the
shit,
pull
and
in the
just,
rope.
their
I
death
can
would be
pass
on
that.
my hands.
But
Nah,
if
we're
it
not
comes
doing
down
that
to
either.
the
Because if I
bridge
won the game,
and figure
then I
out
would
which
just
one
live
to
in
step
guilt for
on,
the rest of my
or
life.
if it
Like,
comes
even
down
though I
to
could
something
probably
else
buy anything
besides
I
those
want
I
in the
just named,
world, like I could get a mansion with a
I'm
goddamn
dead.
private
I'm done.
chef, I would
I'm
still
not
be
doing
happy
it.
with my choice. So I would not be playing in the games to begin
Yeah.
with. The Stranger Things universe.
The money
yeah,
is
bro,
cool
this is where
in
shit starts to
Squid Game,
get
but
bad. Because
no.
imagine if you were 11 and you were
I've
being
never
hunted
seen
by
Stranger
all
Things.
these people who
Never
just want to
did.
use your powers
I'm
for their
telling
own
y'all,
gain. And then
Stranger
also,
Things
in the
never
process,
been like
you gotta
something
fight these
that
monsters
excites me.
from another
Maybe
dimension
y'all
that just
think
spawn
it
in
might
and seems to be
excite y'all,
24/7 that are
but
just
it
trying to
don't.
eat people.
And
if
now,
you're in the perspective of
think
a
about
friends or just some random ass
Stranger Things.
civilian, you gotta fight these monsters without any
I'm
powers,
not
bro.
doing
Like, how
it.
is that even fair,
I'm not
bro?
doing it.
I don't even think
How
the ref
is
is
it
here at
possible
this point.
for
The ref
us
took a vacation to goddamn East
survive
Lawn, bro,
in
because
Stranger
that is
Things?
just hella
And we gotta
unfair.
fight these
Fighting
creatures
monsters from another
that is
dimension,
10
I mean, it
times
sounds cool
taller
on
and
paper, but
bigger
then you
than
think
us.
about actually doing it, and there's no way
Yeah.
you want to do that shit, especially if
Yeah,
you
there's
had
no way.
powers.
There's
That
no
shit
way
would just
y'all
be
think
horrifying. The
about doing
Five
shit
Nights
like
at
that.
Freddy's
Or
universe.
anything
Imagine
like
you
that.
just see a job in the newspaper, working as a security guard at a
Hey,
goddamn pizza
Five
restaurant.
Nights at
You'd
Freddy's
be like,
is
nah,
not a
this is
bad show,
cakewalk.
but
Easiest job in the
when
world.
you
And
play
then the
the
moment
game,
you get there,
you have
you
to
realize all
imagine,
the animatronics are moving,
how
and you gotta somehow
am I gonna survive
until
it?
6 in the morning.
Yeah,
And I
I've
don't know
been
what's
there
up
for
with
real.
the flashlight battery, but for whatever reason, it's
Yeah.
always garbage. In every game, it
Bro,
dies so fast.
yo,
I don't know if I'd
Five
even
Nights
be
at
able to
Freddy's has to
survive
be
until
number
6 in
one.
the morning, especially if it was like
you
night
have to
7.
be
And not
there
only that, the
until
second game would
6
probably be
a.m.
a
in
lot
the
harder to
morning.
survive because you gotta worry about
Alright,
twice
and
the
the
amount
crazy
of
thing about it,
animatronics and some
you gotta
stupid ass
do
music
that
box.
for
But just the
7
whole idea
nights,
of this game in general
from
is
Monday
just
to
very
Sunday.
creepy. Because if you lose,
You have
you
to
will
be there
deadass be
from
stuck
Monday
in
to
an
Sunday.
animatronic suit
Let's say,
yourself. Yeah, I'm cool off all that,
you
bro. I
got
think everybody
be there
can agree.
at
Like,
6
nobody
p.m.
wants
right?
to go here.
You
The
have to be
fact
there
that
at
they're
6
also paying you
p.m.
for it is
6
diabolical. You
a.m.
really
in
think
the
I'm risking
morning,
my life for
from Monday to
$4
Sunday.
an hour? Yeah, you're insane,
Why
bro.
am I
Like, I'm dead ass better off
yo,
opening up a
doing that
lemonade
from
stand
Monday
in my
and
neighborhood
Sunday?
than doing
I'm not
that
doing
shit.
that
Like, are we
from 6
serious?
p.m. to 6
Crystal
a.m.
Lake in
No,
Friday the
no, I'm
13th.
not doing
The
it.
campsite itself just looks super creepy to begin with. So, I mean, people going there in
Wait,
the
what
first
is
place
this?
is already a terrible
Oh,
idea. But people decide to camp there for whatever reason.
wait.
They'll go to sleep at night
The,
knowing that there's an
camp one.
urban legend
And y'all
about a
watch
guy
this,
named Jason.
y'all understand why this one would definitely
live in the
be
lake right across the
worse.
Just no
Would
big deal,
definitely be a
guys.
worse
It's just all
place
fake,
to
you
like
know?
be
You
in
don't gotta worry
and
about it.
to
But nah,
live
that is
at.
insane, bro.
It
You
would.
are on this campground, you gotta constantly be looking over your shoulder because Jason drowned in the campground due to neglectful camp counselors, and now he wants revenge. Like, if I heard that, I am never going to this campsite.
And the crazy thing about it,
I'm
even
packing
if
my
y'all
bags
try to
anywhere
kill
near it, and I'm
Jason,
moving away because
it's
I
gonna be
want
hard.
nothing to do with that. I don't want to just wake up with some
Yeah.
dude in a hockey
I'm not
mask
trying
standing
to
with
wake
a
up
chainsaw right
to
above
some
me. The
dude
2017
way for
game on
blood.
Xbox, that was scary.
Now the game,
as in you and
the
me,
game
do
was
not
fun.
need an IRL
Game was
version.
fun, but
The Courage
bro,
the
I'm
Cowardly
not doing
Dog universe. Imagine living
Oh,
on a
this
farm
one.
in the middle of nowhere. No civilization. You're just with an
No
elderly
civilization.
couple and a pink beard.
No
Like, that is a crazy ass
fine,
universe.
no
to
neighbor,
live.
no
Like,
friend,
seeing the
nothing.
Return to Slab
And you just by
episode, that was
yourself.
enough for me to
All
not
you
want
see
to
is
ever
the
even think
vision
about living
of
there. And it just seems like
creatures monsters popping up every single other day and trying to kill your owners. How will y'all feel about that?
And I guess
Or killing somebody that with y'all.
Somewhere in Kansas. So a lot of times they had to deal with that shit on their own because they were in the middle of a desert.
Oh yeah, they had nobody, so they had to deal with it by themselves.
Had to just turn away when
I know y'all might think that would be good, but y'all gotta think. Every different thing Courage scene will come. And y'all get no help, no content, no nothing.
Aired because they were busy airing like Teen Titans Go all day or something. That really was the average day on Cartoon Network. But yeah, these monsters were just creepy as hell. Like, look at this thing. All right, just quick jump scare warning. Like, what the fuck is this? I was faced with that abomination in real life. I don't know what the hell I would do. I would just accept that it's over and just accept my fate right in that moment. And the universe
at that moment,
to live in
I would just accept my fate. At that moment, I would say, hey,
universe.
come and kill me.
I'm
not even going to try to explain
because if you
use it or Mario, what's going on? Just come and kill me.
Die in GTA. So pretty much, you gotta always wear a blindfold, and it's just necessary.
You gotta wear a blindfold?
You cannot survive.
Accidentally falls off. We definitely not surviving. If we gotta wear a blindfold the whole time, we're definitely dying. We're not surviving. Our eyesight is the one that got hit.
You won't even be able to see.
Feel,
you really don't even know what you're hiding from. This entity
all
is never really shown in the movie.
But
yeah, that's gotta be the worst one by far.